Hey guys, Water24 here with one last Scars of Mirrodin block deck tech, because the last time you can actually use it in Standard is going to be, I believe, pretty much like this weekend up until next Thursday. So since the one last time I'm playing in Standard will be Friday, I figured I'd show what I'm actually going to do. So let me start out with the mana base here. So it's pretty much just going to be 8 plains, 3 islands, 3 swamps, 3 mountains, and then 3 forests. So that's 20 mana, but then again, there's definitely some mana fixing in here, and some... well, they're not really mana dorks because they're not just 1-drops, but anyway, there are only 2 cards that are colored specifically other than land, and that's 2 war reports, because I only had 2 war reports I could use. And there's a reason for that, because everything here are artifacts, so war report's going to be good for that, because you can count your artifacts and your creatures, which are the artifacts as well, double. So we have War Report as the only instant sorcery enchantment part of it. And then with some mana here we have 1 Palladium Mirror, because that's what I have, or Mirror. I think I'm going to go with Mirror because that sounds about right. And we have 1 Palladium Mirror for 2 mana casting, or adding mana to your mana pool. Then Mirror Reservoir for doing the mana to cast mirror spells. Then we have a Mox Opal with Metal Craft 1 mana of any color when you have 3 or more artifacts, which, with all these artifacts, I can pretty much guarantee you're going to have 3 or more artifacts at some point during the game. Alright, the rest of the mana fixing, which I'm going to show you exactly why I'm doing all this mana here. I'm going to show that in just a little bit. But we have 4 gold mirror, 4 silver mirror, 3 leaden mirror, only because I don't have a 4th I can use, 4 iron mirror, and 4 copper mirror. Now, in case you don't know, their mana tap abilities: gold, silver, lead, iron, and copper, in that order, aligns with the colors of the playmat you can see on screen. I don't know if forest is there because they're recording things off the side, but it starts with plains, islands, swamps, mountains, and forest. So it's going to be white, blue, black, red, green in the order of gold, silver, leaden, iron, and copper. So need that for mana purposes. And also you've got plenty of 1/1s there. Also, 2 mirror battle spheres for putting 4 1/1 colorless mirror artifact creature tokens on the field, and also as an attacking mechanism in case, as it's like a secondary backup in the event the main purpose of the deck doesn't work out. You put all those on the battlefield so that whenever you attack with this, you can tap all the rest of your mirror and get +X/+0 until end of turn, and also deal X damage to your opponent. So if you tap all those mirror, you're going to be dealing quite a bit of damage. Alright, now also some 1/1s here. We got some Mem Knights as well. Then we have Wormcoil Engine, mainly so you have the Death Touch and the lifelink, so you have a little bit of life gain since you don't have many spells. And also, you'll get 2 creatures when the 6/6 dies, if it can, with the Worm with Death Touch and Worm with lifelink. And we have Platinum Empyrean as a complete and total backup plan in the event you have horrible life problems. You just put this out there and your life total can't change, and hopefully you can get a war report before someone destroys this or exiles it. Because, yep, just life total can't change. Someone could exile or destroy it somehow. But it's also an 8/8, so it'd be kind of hard for something to destroy it. Alright, now down to the last 4 groupings. 3 golden urns, again, for life gain. Because at the beginning of your upkeep, you put a counter on here, you sacrifice it, and then the number of counters, you add that much life. Definitely useful to this, and I believe that it was a 1-drop. Yes. And then 2 Trigons of Mending, 2-drop with you pay 2 white to put a charge counter on it, or you just pay 2 in general and tap to remove a charge counter and you gain 3 life. So it's 3 life per charge counter. It comes in with 3 charge counters. So that's necessary for your land, or for keeping life. Golem Foundries, you've got all these artifacts. You might as well be making golems out of them for every time you cast an artifact spell. So, and if you've got 2 or 3 of these out on the field, you get a counter on each of them when you cast an artifact. So that will definitely be useful. And then, last but not least, the main purpose of the deck is in M13 the Door to Nothingness, which costs 5 mana. It comes in tapped, but if you can pay 2 white, 2 blue, 2 black, 2 red, 2 green, and sacrifice it, your opponent loses the game, essentially. Unless you want to lose the game, which that I don't know why. Because target player loses the game. That'd be if you're doing multiplayer. But if you really want to go in there and lose the game with your own deck, that's fine. But okay. But pretty much that's the reason I have all those mirror in there, because each one can create a mana color, and you have all 5 lands in there for all that purpose. The reason I have 8 planes instead of 3 like the rest of them, or even them out better, the 8 is to guarantee you can put in War Report, which costs the costs the 3 mana colorless plus the 1 white. So pretty much if your opening hand has a blue, red, and a green mana, and you also have War Report, and you want to put out a War Report at some point, you have a better chance of getting the white mana you need later on. So that's the purpose of that deck. Let me go ahead and shuffle it in. I'm actually going to go ahead and shuffle it off camera so it's easier. I don't have to reach around my camera setup here. But essentially, that's what I'm planning on doing. The idea is to either bowl at them with the Mirror Battle Spheres and deal lots of damage, or I could just use Door to Nothingness on them. So hopefully that could easily be done. Let me go ahead and, once I finish shuffling this, because of course I did have it sorted out by type, and they were all beside each other, so. Okay, anyway, also for the full deck list of this, you can go to mondaymorningmtg.blogspot.com, where I've already posted it earlier this morning, or maybe it was this afternoon. I don't remember. I think it was this afternoon. That's right. It was this afternoon. But there we go. We have the deck. Let me go ahead and pull out some dice. Yep. Alright. Counters are ready. And then just go ahead and deal out the 7. That is 7, yes. Yep, see what I mean? You got all 3 forests. That's absurd. And I'm not gonna mulligan here. It's just that all 3 forests in the same hand. That's just, I don't know. The fact that they were right there together to begin with, that makes me suspicious. But let me just shuffle it a little bit more. I'm not going to do the whole putting out in 6 piles, then down to 5 piles, and 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not going to bother with that, because that takes too much time, and I don't want to talk too much while you're waiting to see how the deck is used. Okay. One last one there. Alright. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And pretty much no matter what, you shouldn't need to mulligan with this deck because you have pretty much all the land you need. Alright, so might as well just start this out. Drop a Mox Opal and a Plains. Next turn you draw Plains, Silver Mirror. Next turn, Swamp, Silver Mirror. Well, actually, no. Not even that. Golem Foundry, then you have 3 artifacts, tap them, put out the other Silver Mirror. You gain 1 counter on the Golem Foundry. Your next turn, put out the Forest. Next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wormcoil Engine. Up it to 2. Put another Swamp. Memnite up to 3. You have a Golem. 5, 6, 7. Mirror Battlesphere. You immediately get another counter on this. I mean, you can pretty much see where it's going from here. Yeah, I just put down the Plains, I think. So then you have the 4 1/1 tokens as well. So tap the 4, 5, 6. It becomes a 10/7, and it also deals 6 damage directly to the opponent. Swamp, and then of course you have 4. Oh, you have 4 mirrors. You have the Golem. That's 4, 5 times 2 is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Cast War Report, gain 22 life. Pretty much here it's a runaway. It's just when and how fast can you draw the card you need to win the game. Or you can just keep bowling at them with Mirror Battlesphere, because you're going to keep dropping a mirror pretty much every turn, or else land or another artifact. Iron Mirror, Golden Urn, another Mirror Battlesphere, another Golden Mirror, yeah, another Gold Mirror. So essentially at this point, Iron, so you have Mountain. Oh, you can't probably see off that side, but you have, yeah, I got this a little too cluttered. So even if you had the door on the field already, you got yuck, not enough room here. 2 green, 2 blue, 2 white, 2 black, red, red, done. So essentially it's not that hard to get the mana you need. Just the problem is actually getting the card. Golem Foundry, Mountain. So at this point it's just okay. Door Nothingness about halfway through. Play it, next turn, tap it, done. You win the game. So, yeah. There you have it. That's how it works. If I had more Doors to Nothingness, I would definitely put them in here. But that's why Mirror Battlespheres are the backup plan, and probably before I get Door to Nothingness out, that Mirror Battlesphere would have pretty much decimated the opponent. Because all I need is like 4, 3 land, a couple of the mirrors. By the time I get a Mirror Battlesphere, easy to put out. But yep, there you have it. Remember, Monday morning, mtg.blogspot.com for the full deck list. I'll probably put the link in the description below. And of course, if you want to use this for standard, not much time left. So go ahead and, well, I'd say build and use it, but if you're going up against me, whatever you do, don't build and use this because I want to. Alright.